to Girl Talk. We are here at Radiant Skin Therapy right off of Todd Drive. We love being here, don't we? I just love filming here.
Yeah, well, you can see the trees turning. It's just so woosah.
Yeah, they have just a gorgeous little lobby, and I just like being here too because everyone's so friendly. They always welcome us, and it's nice to see the girls here. But
and love talking to Ann, the owner.
Yeah.
I love that she's such a straight shooter when we talk about the different therapies and procedures they have here.
Yeah,
she doesn't sugarcoat anything.
Except for now, I'm not going to leave. I'm gonna be like, I'm going to be here for 2 days, booking everything you got.
Yeah, that's the thing. The more we learn about it, I feel that way too. The more I learn, it's just outstanding. The low cost, the results. When you see the results, it's just incredible.
Well, one thing we didn't talk about either was, they have a whole makeup line and skincare line in there. I had stopped in, I was out of makeup. Yeah, and I tried it. And if I try to say the name brand, I'll totally get it wrong, but I just stopped in on a whim one day, and Jessica was helping me out. She matched it to my skin. I love it. I'm addicted. So.
I had no idea.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And her makeup always looks fantastic too. If you stop in and see Jessica, she's always got it perfectly done. You'd think she was a pro. She probably is.
She's usually behind the desk.
Yeah.
Okay.
So very cool stuff. Yeah, they have so much to offer. We'll find out about a really cool therapy that is great for. It's actually the only therapy out there that is non-surgical that lifts.
And FDA approved.
And FDA approved. So we'll get to hear about that. We won't spoil it for you. You'll have to stick around for that. But some other great guests are coming on too.
Winston. The puppy.
Yep.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
I think there is a Winston though. They have like a whole litter of these. So these two, stay tuned. There's going to be maybe some furry friends that you can adopt this week.
Yeah, absolutely. And the W's, they're on the W's, so they name them based on, they change letters so that, but she was saying, a lot of places that adopt pets will give them like a letter or a number. Which is so impersonal.
Yeah.
So how nice that they actually give the animal a name as deserved. That's a terrible one to pick.
Unfortunate by the way.
But maybe accurate.
But I would love if you shared your story about your sister. And her
she's so
sneaky
funny.
way
I have a 13-year-old sister, and I'm way too old to have a 13-year-old sister, so don't get it wrong. But no, I do. She's a half sister who's 13, and she has been wanting a dog for years and years. And my mom had big dogs in the past and just wasn't ready to commit until my sister was ready to take care of this dog. And she wasn't convinced that she was ready yet. But anyway, so my sister was telling me about this, and apparently what she decided to do after years of getting a no is she went to her neighborhood friends.
Your sister did.
My sister did. Yeah. She went to her neighborhood friends, and she has lots of girls on the block that she hangs out with, her little buddies. And they spent hours putting together this presentation for my mom about why the benefits of having a dog. And it was elaborate because I actually had gone home shortly after this presentation, and there was still all the stuff in the living room, so I had to ask. There was stuffed animals like hanging over things all throughout the living room, all dogs.
Charts of dogs and happiness.
They had drawings, note cards, bullet points, and so the neighborhood came over and did this presentation for my mom, and long story short, they now have a dog.
I am so impressed with her creative genius.
Yeah, I know. Kids are getting smarter. It's tougher and tougher as a parent to say no when they make that many good points.
Now all the kids watching, tell your parents to go to Animart.
Yeah, that's
Make
right.
a PowerPoint presentation.
Make a presentation. It works, okay? So very cool stuff, and we have Create Connect coming on too. We'll get a little opportunity to talk to them.
She made us necklaces. It's so cool, and you just snap it out, and so cool.
Very unique jewelry.
Go there
You'll
too.
want to make sure to catch Create Connect jewelry later.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Very interesting.
So we'll have all that and more right here on Girl Talk. Please stick around. We'll be right back.
Hi, welcome back to Girl Talk. We're filming today at Radiant Skin Therapy off Todd Drive. Today we have Lisa Lasik with us from Animart. Welcome.
Well, welcome. Good morning.
Who have we got here?
This is actually a little girl golden retriever named Wednesday.
Oh my gosh, how sweet.
Hump day.
Yeah, that's right. Hi, Wednesday. You're so cute.
She's being so good.
We had Lisa on Talk of the Town just a while back and brought another cute little
Bert.
puppy. Oh my gosh, so hopefully quickly found a home.
Yes.
Good, good,
Yes,
good.
you
So
bet.
Wednesday's needing a home too. And I know you guys offer, you have a lot of different pets actually that you have. So
Yes.
tell folks at home all the different kinds of pets
Oh,
that you
goodness.
have.
We have some that fit just about every lifestyle. So you've got reptiles, so lizards and snakes. You've got fish. We've got freshwater and saltwater. We've got small animals. So you've got your bunnies and your guinea pigs. And then we've got cats. We do 100% rescue with cats. And so we have a lot of those right now that need homes. And we do puppies and we have birds.
You have everything.
We do.
Everything.
When
For
you
the
walk in, it's
animal
a zoo.
lover.
Whether you go big or small.
That's right. That's right.
Or both.
Yeah.
Do both.
Yes, and high maintenance and low maintenance, because there's a big difference between some of those. And some, if you have your children taking care of them mostly, you want to get them a beginner pet. And some, like these puppies, they're a whole family decision.
Oh gosh, she's just adorable. Well, she'll have
so
no
good
problem
too.
finding a home
No.
after this.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, if you
great.
expect us to focus on this interview, this is going to be really hard. But I suppose we should talk about other things that go on at Animart. I understand that you have services, veterinary services?
Yes, yeah. Actually, all of our puppies and our kittens, before they are sent home, they are spayed or neutered. They are also get all of their vaccines. It's a whole package that goes with them. So basically, your first year of veterinary care is covered. So it is one of the things to make sure that we're being responsible as a pet store that sells pets, so that we're not helping increase already the pet overpopulation problem.
That is so fantastic and so important.
Yes.
What else do you offer at Animart as far as pet services?
Well, I guess as far as services are concerned, we have a dog wash, we do nail trims, we do water testing for your fish tanks.
Oh, perfect.
And if you want to call it a service, well, some people might, we do kids and pets programs as well, which is really fun.
That sounds interesting.
We think it's very important that kids are able to be exposed to all kinds of pets. Put that spider in a little kid's hand, get them used to all kinds of animals and realize that you should value all life.
Wow, that is so neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, really neat things for families to come experience. And I know that there's some programs that you offer to families too. So tell us a little about that.
Well, we do birthday parties. So we bring the kids in and we take them on a tour. They get to go to whatever areas of the store that they really want to go to, and we take animals out for them and all of their friends. And we actually do programs where we go out to schools, daycares, and we do presentations there with animals as well. And many times schools and preschools come in and they do the tour as well so that they can get their classes exposed. We do have a lot of Girl Scouts that get a badge by going through our reptile department. So that's also something that's a lot of fun too when they get to go through, and it's pretty exciting.
That's adorable.
Yeah,
Do a lot of the
exactly.
girls go through? Will they do
They
that?
do. They
will.
do really well, and I think that it's again so important that they get exposed to that and they realize that it doesn't have to be scary.
Yeah, what a neat thing.
Yeah.
That's neat.
That is neat. And that you have birthday parties there too.
Yes,
That
those
is-
are a lot of fun, and we've even had bachelorette parties there. So
Oh, really?
yes.
Is this after hours?
No. No, and then we've also done dog birthday parties there. So somebody has it's their dog's birthday, they can get a cake that's made special for their dog and have that in the party room, and everybody brings their pets.
That is so perfect.
Yes, lots of
Wow.
fun.
You have so many things
We do.
there.
It's there's a lot going on.
Now, can you tell us exactly where you're located and how people can get maybe sign up for these birthday
Sure.
parties or get into these kids'
Yes.
services?
There's a ton of information, almost too much probably, but it's on our website, animartpetstores.com.
Okay.
And we are located on the east side of Madison. We're near Easttown Mall, and Target's on the other side of us, so we're kind of tucked right in there. So.
Okay, perfect. So
Yeah.
right down the hill,
Yeah.
across from Target.
That's right.
Thank you, Lisa,
You
for
bet.
being here. And little Wednesday,
I
thank
thought you
you
fell
too,
asleep.
honey. Stick around for more Girl Talk.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We are filming at Radiance Skin today, but first, I'm so excited. We've got Amy Dreyer here with Create Connect Jewelry Studio. And I was just talking to her right before we started filming here, and I love all of your jewelry pieces, and you're here to tell us all about it and how we can make our own, which is super cool.
Who doesn't love jewelry?
Right, right. Well, and if you have that one outfit, you can't find anything that goes with it, you can just make your own. So what inspired you to come up with the do-it-yourself jewelry concept?
Well, I've been an entrepreneur for over 30 years, and I've been featured in some national ladies magazines, and I love jewelry. We all love jewelry. But I wanted to give the women an opportunity to create their own jewelry. So I spent 6 years inventing, testing, and perfecting my do-it-yourself jewelry concept. There was a lot of hurdles.
I've never heard of that. Like, it's so unique.
Yeah, there's nothing else. There's no other business like it anywhere in the world. So I just wanted women to be able to make their own jewelry that reflects their individual style.
And like you were saying, this is not stringing beads and cutting wires and all of that.
When you say do-it-yourself jewelry, that's what everyone assumes, and it's not. We're using jewelry clay, we're using photos, semi-precious stones, and then also logos, and we can even shrink kids' artwork. Anything you can print, you can make in our jewelry. And I have over about 100 styles and about 40 colors of jewelry clay, and you can mix and match them. You can match the latest Pantone colors for the fall and winter season, and just get real creative and have fun.
That's awesome. Well, how fun is that? I'm listening to all of this. But what if you're not the most creative person? Can you help us in that category?
Well, first of all, I spent a long time testing out my concept, and in those test parties, that's the one thing I was not prepared for, was women, and especially young girls, saying, "Oh, I can't do that, I'm not creative." And that really saddens me, and it shocks me, because everyone has some creativity. We all just need positive, creative experiences so we can build confidence to try other projects, especially with our young girls.
Speaking of young girls, you have events like girls' birthday parties. What a terrific idea.
It is. It's
so they come in and you...
It's really fun.
How does that work?
Well, I have a really pretty girls' birthday party room, and it's just strictly food only. And then the studio is really large, and in the back there's this special table for the girls' birthdays. And they create, most of them are creating the interchangeable snap jewelry, which is really a new trend from Europe. And they create 3 snaps, and then they go in and they have their cake. Mom can bring whatever she wants, and then the jewelry cures, and they come out and they create 3 more snaps, and then everyone gets to wear their jewelry home, which is really exciting for the girls. They don't have to wait and come back for it. So, but I also have other events. I have Mother-Daughter Mondays, Father-Daughter Son Fridays, Wine and Design Wednesdays.
For big girls?
That's right.
That's where you'll find us.
And I am getting some Girl Scouts in. They get a jewelry badge. And just any kind of private events. It's a lot of fun.
That's really neat. More than just building jewelry.
Yeah, it is.
So if you wanted to like custom match something, kind of like I was mentioning, like I have this outfit and none of my jewelry matches it, how would you suggest, like, would you help with that? Like, do we bring it in?
Oh, sure. I'm always there. And first, let me say, there's no class. There's just a brief demonstration, which makes it really easy. I mean, we all love and admire the jewelry that we see at art fairs, but we all can't solder or fuse glass. So this is really something that's simple with really professional results. So you could pull together anything in your wardrobe. I brought my little pink and grays here. Just had a woman in last week who had several stripes of real pretty coral and turquoise, and she made earrings, and it was spectacular. You just make a custom color mix, and you're just mixing the clay, and all the work gets done right in the jewelry, and it all cures together. So it's real simple.
That's great.
And
So these
pretty
are
foolproof.
examples that
Yes.
you've made. That's really pretty.
Yes, and here's
That's
this is the
gorgeous.
necklace. And if you don't want to make it yourself, just put out there, or you don't have time, I do have ready to wear, which is jewelry that I've created, and I have the latest styles from Europe, like the interchangeable snap. And that's what even these little baby ones are snaps, and there's bigger ones, and interchangeable coins. So you just need to get yourself one locket here, and you could create all the ones you wanted for this. And then I have a lot of ready-to-wear pieces.
Too.
I have a belt on.
Yeah,
Don't show
very
it.
cool.
But they
So you can
snap too. Oh my gosh, the snaps have shoes, handbags, everything. It's just,
many
and it's so
options.
versatile. That's what's so
You
exciting
can change your
about
look
it.
in a snap.
Yes, that's right.
We're just gonna have to come in. I mean, because there's way too much to even discuss.
There is
today,
a
but-
lot going on there, and
Okay.
you have to check it in because, like, really, there's no other place like it anywhere else.
On
no other
Odana
business.
Road, right?
Yep. Mhm.
So check out Ann at Create Connect Jewelry Studio, and we will be right back with more Girl Talk with Ann Hill at Radiant Skin Therapy. We're going to talk about Ultherapy, which I'm super excited to learn about. So we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. Listen up, there is a non-surgical way to tighten, tone, and lift skin that is safe. Listening yet, right? We all need this. We are joined by, or rather we join Ann Hill right here at Radiant Skin Therapy, and we're so excited to learn about this. Welcome, Ann.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for having us here.
Thanks for coming.
And I'm so excited to learn about this. So it's called Ultherapy. Talk to us about what this is.
Right. It is a one-of-a-kind type of treatment, and the reason being is our other treatments on the market today they're based on heat, and heat will destroy collagen, rebuild collagen. But this treatment can go down deep, not only into your dermis where you build collagen, but it can go down into the connective tissue area where we can actually lift you. So we lift and tighten, and we do it through an ultrasound screen where we're actually visualizing the bad tissue that we need to treat.
That's awesome. So this is how we can look like you.
That is what we're trying to achieve. What are you doing?
So what are the key benefits of this procedure?
Right, so recently we just had FDA approval for the décolletage area or the chest area, and that's great because it really is the only thing on the market that is FDA approved to lift and tighten and resurface a chest area. So that's unique, but we also use it on face and neck. So we don't compare it at all to a surgeon because we'll never be doing that, but it is a definite alternative to surgery because we can lift and tighten. And then it's also an alternative for people who've had surgery and want to keep their results.
Well, and if you can avoid a major surgery, why wouldn't you?
That's
Absolutely.
Absolutely, because there really isn't any downtime. There can be a little bit of tenderness after the treatment and maybe a small bruise on rare occasions, but there's really no downtime to it.
So I know that the procedures that we've previously talked about with you are very fast and really easy, and you make it so comfortable for them here at Radiance. Can you tell us how this procedure works?
Right. Well, this one isn't quite as fast. It just depends on the area, I should specify that. So if we're doing lift around the eyes, that's a little bit quicker procedure than if we're doing a chest or if we're doing a neck or if we're lifting the upper part of the face. So it can be anywhere from a 15-minute procedure all the way up to some people we have done full face and neck and chest, and now we're looking at a 4-hour treatment.
Okay.
Yes, so.
Still pretty fast considering you're lifting yourself.
And then for the no
without doing
downtime, that's
surgery.
the real thing that I think is so neat. And the results, let's talk a little bit about results, because I've seen some pretty outstanding pictures from this. And you mentioned that this is really the only non-surgical way to lift.
Right.
So talk to us about what kind of results you're seeing.
Right. So because we can get down to that connective tissue area, many of us, especially in that neck area or in that jowl area, tightening just isn't enough to get that pull back. And so I think that's what we're seeing, is that we're not only seeing the tightening effects, but we're actually seeing that lift effect in all areas that we're treating.
So we've already said that we can do it on the face. Like, what are some of this? Can you do the whole face or just certain areas, or?
Yeah, we stay within our boundaries of where we're able to treat safely, of course, and at what depths, because not everything do we need to treat all the way down to our deepest filter, because that skin tissue isn't that deep.
Right.
But we have that ability to treat around the eyes, through here, to lift here, the jawline, the neck, and then we just got clearance for the chest.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's so incredible. So what can, I'm sure that you can get multiple places, like you said,
Yeah.
and then maybe multiple treatments as well, or what are our viewers looking at for cost-wise for each of these treatments?
Well, a lot of our tightening treatments in the past, and we have many of them here too, just for tightening, it's usually a series that you're going through. When we're doing the actual lifting part of this and tightening, it's not a series. You could expect one treatment, and if you're real lax in those areas, maybe two. But it isn't a series of treatments. It should be, we're lifting, we're tightening, and that result is going to continue for up to a year. So unfortunately, we like that instant gratification, but with this one, we have to be patient and we have to wait. So people will come in, we'll check them at about 3 months, and then, but we will see progression all the way up until a year. And so cost, I'm sorry I kind of rambled there, but cost.
No, I'm soaking this all in. Tell me all about it, please.
Cost is dependent on the area. We can do something as little as resurfacing and retexturizing around the mouth. A lot of people have lip lines and things like that. We can do that. So you're looking at something like that, you're looking at anywhere from $200 to $300. If we're getting into, full face and neck, then we're going to be into the thousands of dollars for that.
But you don't have to come back, over and over, like
One and done.
every 6 weeks or something. So the cost, you really spread it out over the time. And
Right,
it's
exactly.
Pretty cost effective.
Yeah, and if you're getting a tightening treatment and you're coming back in 4 to 6 times for it, you're already building that cost right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, and you're getting a lot more with the out there.
And how much would a surgery alternative cost?
Exactly.
Not
That's what I was just
anywhere
going to
close
say.
to that.
Yes.
When you
So-
talk about the alternative to spending the money on surgery and the safeness and the quickness and the no downtime, that's incredibly affordable for anti-aging. So,
Yeah.
what a neat thing. We always learn about something new, and of course, we all have now a longer list of things that we want to get. But thank you very much, Anne, for joining us and having us here at Radiance. And we want to thank our guests for joining us today on the show, and thank you for watching. That's it for us here on Girl Talk.